Hello lovelies, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ronke Anibaba and you're welcome. In today's video, I'll be discussing on the 5 things you can do to make 2025 a great year in your life. So imagine you waking up a year from now and realizing that you've achieved more than you can even imagine just because you made those changes. So making a change doesn't have to be one drastic thing that you do, but rather the little actions that you take that could actually in the long run bring results. And that's what we're here to talk about. Let's get right into the video. So if you are one to listen to my video or watch my video, you realize that I always make emphasis on writing your goals down. It is so important that it's something that I cannot just neglect or not talk about because it is very important. You need to be able to write down your goals. I always say it and I will continue to say it. Write down your goals, but in this case, you're going to be writing down the goals that you're going to be achieving in the next 90 days or in the first quarter of the year. That way, you're able to break your goals into sections and know that this is what I want to achieve in 3 months rather than a year and then forgetting about it in the middle of the year. But when you're able to break these goals into sections, okay, in the first quarter of this month, from now to March, this is what I want to achieve. This is what I want to be able to have gotten, the result I want to be able to have gotten. This is what I want to be doing. This is how I want my life to be. This is the habits I want to be consistently making to get myself in place, right? So that's what we're going to be doing. Make those plans, make them in 90 days, make them in 3 months, and follow them up. So this is what we'll be talking about. So this is what you should be doing while you're trying to achieve your goals or trying to make little changes that could give you results in the year 2025. Okay, so this brings me to my next point, which is following up on your plans or on your goal weekly. So a lot of people, we know how to write down goals, write down whatever the plans we want to achieve and then abandoning them. And when I say a lot of people, I mean me. So most times I write down things I want to accomplish in a year, and then I realize that sometimes I do accomplish them or few of those things I've written down, but then I realize that I don't even look at those books. I don't even look at that book anymore. I just realize that it's gone. Maybe before I remember that book again, it's till the next year, which is not an efficient way to actually make a change in your life. So now what we want to do is follow up on this goal, on this plan weekly. Find a way to check up on the goal. Okay, so this is what I want to achieve in 3 months. What can I achieve in this week? Do you understand? So I write down this is what I want to achieve. For example, I wrote down my goal that I'm going to be making this video for this week, and I'm going to be uploading 2 videos for this week. I'm going to be opening my Instagram, my business Instagram page. I'm going to be doing this all in this week. What am I able to achieve in this week? If I can't achieve it in this week, how am I going to extend it in the next week, right? So this is what makes it efficient, that you're able to do this week by week, and then you see results, tangible results, things that you are doing little by little, but it's bringing efficient results. And that's what makes things or make achievements big in the long run. I don't know if that makes sense, but I think you can get what I'm trying to say. So follow up this plans or goal in a week, and it creates more focus, it creates more organized plans. Thank you. Okay, so the next thing I'd like to talk about is not just following up this plan in a week, but also checking up on those plans every morning. So you can see that we're not doing anything extra. All we're just doing is following up on the plans that we've made, following up, review what you've done or review what you've written. So now I've written my plans in a week, and every morning I check, okay, this is what I want to do. Or every day, it doesn't have to be in the morning, because I've seen some people who like to do the morning routine thing. So for me, it doesn't really work like that for me, because I wake up, I'm a 9-to-5 worker. So I wake up early to try and get myself ready for work. I probably will not have the time to do the morning thing, but I can do the midnight thing. I can do the evening thing. I could do, okay, maybe a break at work, check up on my goals and all of those things. So you could do what works for you. It doesn't have to be a time that maybe a lot of people feel like this is the time that works. You could do your thing in your own convenience. Do something that you know that, okay, this is the time I have the time to do what I have to do. So yeah, so always try to do this, follow up on your plan, rather follow up on this plan, follow it every day. Make sure you check up on this plan, make sure you check up on this goal, so that you don't forget, so that you don't neglect it. It is important that you check up on it in a day. Even if it's an hour, you check up on what exactly do I have to do next, what exactly have I not done, then you make adjustments, right? So that's what I would say is something that is crucial, that can give you a good result in this year. The next thing I'd like to talk about is having a cheat day. So in all of this, our plan, and in all of this achievement, we have to have a day that we want to know that we can do anything we want without having to feel guilty. Do you understand? Have a time that you know that, oh, I want to go out in this time. I want to visit a friend, I want to have friends over, or I want to, just watch Netflix all day and not do anything, right? So this is a time you know that you can do anything you want. It could be 2 days, it could be a day, it could be hours, where you spend time doing anything you want without having to, having consequences, right? So you just do whatever you have to do. That way you kind of get organized again, or you kind of, get yourself prepared for the next day or for the next time you want to start on your goal again. So it is important that in the plans that we'll make, let's try and have a time that we can do what we want. We can go out, we can chill, and not having to think of the goal too much, but just relaxing. It is important. Okay, the last thing I'd like to talk about is having to celebrate your wins. So in trying to achieve these goals, there will be times when you will get results, right? And it could be immediately something you didn't even prepare for, but you just realize that you've seen results for it. You could celebrate them. It could be the fact that you were able to do this thing in ways that you never thought you could. Or for example, I'm able to upload my video without having to postpone or procrastinate. That's something that I can celebrate. Oh, thank God, I could just decide to buy something for myself, or even just, like I said, have a cheat day for myself and just do nothing. So celebrate what your celebration can be, not doing anything actually. But then if you want to celebrate in a tangible way, celebrate it. Have wins that you celebrate. It doesn't matter how little. Celebrate every little thing that you have. And this is what brings about gratefulness. Be grateful, celebrate that, oh, this is something I've achieved, no matter how little or small it is. I was able to do this and I did it well. So that is the essence of all of this. You can imagine where you will be in the next 3 months, in the next 6 months, just because you made little changes like this in your life. These are not things that are hard. It's just something you can make or imbibe as your habit every day while trying to achieve your goal. Please, let's just not watch, but let's try to practice on these things, because it is very simple. It's something I'm also trying to do for myself, and it is working, and I hope that you can do for yourself and it's going to work for you. So yeah, that's all for the video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening to the end. Please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and comment in the comment section. And if you do have other ideas that you think could be helpful, please drop them in the comment section so I could also see what you're thinking. So yeah, that's it for the video. Bye, and God bless you all.